Greetings, fellow hamsters, and welcome, replay viewers.
What does Ron mean by
Take a
or
nap,
I pull a Martin?
or I pull a Martin. Oh, like what I did late the other night when you were on broadcast and on
Oh,
when you were guesting, and I was sort of passed out on the couch next to you.
yeah, there was that. You
Yeah,
really
but
weren't.
it's only what 2 p.m. for you, quarter after two.
Yeah,
That's a
Ron.
midday nap. That's a little quick cat nap.
Meow. Cat naps.
Cat naps.
Very important. Cats get what 14 hours sleep
Something like
uh,
14 hours a day.
for every 24.
Yeah,
So they're only awake for 10.
yeah. Usually the 10 that we're trying to sleep.
Hi, Vince. Yeah,
Hey,
really.
Vince.
Yeah, well, they don't. They're not like us. They don't sleep in a chunk of time.
Yeah, they
They
could a
sleep
little bit,
in.
little bit,
Yeah,
little bit. Yeah,
yeah.
there's one wandering around.
Change my sleeping habit for the interviews. Oh yeah, how'd that
Oh
go?
yeah.
And Vince, hello, hello, darling. I hope you're doing better.
Mm.
It's like our squad. We're a
Hey,
squad.
Wayne.
We're a
The squad.
squad.
We're a squad. Us and the cats, right? Yeah.
Oh, the cats
Right. Yeah.
count as part of a squad.
We're the squad leaders, and they're the squad itself. Yeah.
Don't tell them that.
Love the shirt.
They're cats.
Our company shirts. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're actually taking a lot of wear and tear. We got
Mm-hmm.
them years ago.
At least 3 years ago.
Was it
We got them
Cafe?
back in BC, so might have been about 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cafe Press. It was Cafe
Yeah.
Press, I think.
Lasted 10 minutes. Went home, bummed out, then got an offer via text. Oh,
Oh, so that's a yes.
is that a good thing? That's like the one interview I went to where I was like absolutely crestfallen and like sobbing in my
Are we talking about the one where you cried all over me and I told you not to fuss?
yeah, and then I got called in the next day to start
Dude,
working. Yeah. I know.
you're
Yes. Awesome.
welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. I was home early this afternoon and my mind wasn't at work because I'm still thinking of my father. Yeah.
Women are so
We know what
underappreciated.
that's like. It's
Oh,
tough.
honey.
I won't say it gets easier, but
Gets
it
different.
gets different. Yeah.
It gets really different. Martin,
Mm-hmm.
can you turn your gain down a bit?
Can I turn my game
I'm
down?
too quiet. And I'm at max.
I'm at 16.
Okay, whoa. Talk to me.
15.
Talk,
15.
talk,
Talk.
talk,
Talk to you.
talk,
Talk. Talk.
talk,
Talk. Talk. Talk.
talk,
Talk.
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 That's
Talk.
better.
Talk. Talk. Yeah.
Oh, honey. Hi, Colleen. Get over to Haps.
Hey. Hey.
Like what? 10 minutes interview? I was like, ah. Yeah, that is okay, Vince. That is
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's
For
life,
I
you
think
know.
for both of us, it was a little bit different, a little more surreal because we weren't in daily contact with our fathers really when they passed.
No, but you know, finding out that my father was lying to me about his drinking habits
Mm-hmm.
was quite a confusing thing for me because it was it's I thought he'd stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the hardest thing because I didn't know whether to be angry at him or you know
Yeah.
um,
Mm-hmm.
mournful. You know, I got through it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
figured it out. You know, we still have to raise money
Me was
to bury him, but
Me was
yes.
a sort of a split between the grief and mourning and relief for him. Right.
Your dad was old.
Yeah. Um, Almost 93. You know.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean you're
Very.
gonna die late too?
I'm hoping. Yeah.
I mean, you
I'm hoping
die.
to at least live that long.
You die at my father's age, what, 60,
62, 63.
63. I'm gonna kill you.
Um, carry the two.
Because
How does that work?
I mean, if you die that young, we've only got 10 years
Yeah.
left. That's not enough.
No, yeah, really. Pay is sad. I'm hoping to take over, hopefully in less than a year. All right, goals.
Nice.
Oh, you know what we're missing?
Ronald's doing the
You
math.
know what we're
What?
missing?
What? What are we missing? Oh, it happens when you come running in and you've been
Up high, down low,
down low.
down low.
Whatever that
Get the
is.
down low. No,
Is that down low?
that's down low. I
Okay.
have to shift a peg.
What?
Ta-da. There we go.
Feel better?
Yes.
Feel
Much.
it's not completely unrolled at the bottom, but I'll forgive you.
That's okay.
I'll forgive you.
'Cause
They can see
the
the dot
bin
com.
is in the way. I see.
So that means we gotta do this. Excuse me, folks. I'm gonna put my hand over the camera.
Ah. What are we talking about tonight? Hey, Joel, how are you? Um, anything you
Oh
want to?
no, too
Yeah.
high.
Oh, too bright, too bright.
Well, we had originally
Oh, the height.
done plans to continue with the lightsaber and all that other great stuff, but we wound up the whole day in the locker, and we still didn't get as far as we wanted to. So tonight's a let's chat. Let's talk about being geeks. Let's chat about our favorite stuff.
Whatever, yeah.
Let's give Vince a chance to share about his father if he wants.
Mhm.
And Wayne there. Everyone, say hi to Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne is the person who brought us Body Heroes on Instagram. And I'm
Mhm.
hoping he can do some Body Heroes here on Haps. It's a hint, Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hint. Because I think you deserve some tips and some rewards for what you do. Because you bring a lot of very positive
Mm-hmm.
attitudes and
Yeah.
dispositions and approaches to people's lives. So I think you deserve a lot more than you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those nights. Because they're on, and Christina, that was
Yeah.
a brave thing that you did yesterday. The other two yesterday during their broadcast, even though I had no idea you had a rash. Yeah, it's makeup over.
Yeah.
It's I I I debated whether or not I was going to jump on last night in
Mm-hmm.
that broadcast, and I decided it was time to have the courage.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally I don't go on air unless I'm as close to perfect as possible. So it
I
was a
know.
weird experience. It was
I
kind of
keep telling
creepy.
you, but
What we have, like, I go back to 8 years old in this industry.
I know, yeah.
You know what that does to a person's brain?
Really messes you up.
Every
In
time
a
I
good way,
hear
though.
someone, well, not necessarily a good way. You know, every time I hear someone attacking someone because they were on drugs or alcohol or had a breakdown or a bad marriage, and I
Mm-hmm.
find out they were kid actors, I just lay off, folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's really tough growing up, knowing that you're living and breathing and existing in someone else's image.
Yeah.
You know, and it really makes it hard sometimes to be you,
Mm-hmm.
to even know who you are. So it was quite a struggle. So
Yeah.
last night was a bit of an experiment, an emotional experiment for me.
Mm-hmm.
Aneurysm
She
coming.
did good.
I'm gonna fix it. What?
No, we're just gonna hide it with our shoulders. The reason it's not unfurling completely the bottom is because there's a big bin that's blocking it. So we'd have to move the bin.
We have to change that. Yeah.
Yep. That's,
Not right now,
not right
apparently.
now. No.
Oh, jeez. So you're gonna
Well,
have to
no,
survive run.
I can pull the bin out, I suppose. Yeah.
Everyone, subscribe to Wayne.
Yes.
We are going to convince Wayne to have a Haps version of Body Heroes because I think every single one of you deserves his energy and he deserves to know every single one of you
Yep.
because he is awesome. He's awesome. Got something about fathers. Yes,
Yeah.
recently Vince lost his father. So we give him permission on general broadcasts like this to that we could talk about things like that and
What?
okay, who helped who I guess without making up.
Who or what?
Second time, when was the first
There.
time?
Are we
Ron?
happy?
Scrolling back, okay. Couldn't imagine, yeah.
Oh, you're being on without makeup.
I've been on the movie industry since I was a kid. You too.
Moving industry.
Moving and okay, as in Joshua, cool. To take me to work, but that's different. It's my idea of childhood is going to Queens Park, which is one of the political buildings, and hanging out with
Moving like
reporters and
trucks, yeah.
cameramen, and it's an interesting sensation, because all these other kids would be, doing hopscotch. Like I did do some typical kids games, but I didn't have many friends. Most of my friends were cameramen and sound guys and grips, and so it's different. It's very different.
Mm-hmm.
You feel your brain function coming back.
You happy
You
now?
made
You happy
you,
now?
you made them.
yeah.
See, now, and of
Prevented
course
the
it's the
aneurysm.
part. Of course, it's the part that we mostly cover.
There. You.
So is that
Yeah.
better?
Happy now?
Ron, you feel complete? Yeah. Okay. See, the setup we had in Burnaby, the banner made sense, but this setup is a little different.
Smile. Whoever was perhaps in the
Oh,
house
okay,
before
Vince.
this one.
What? Obviously, it was so traumatic I blocked it from my memory.
It must have been, yeah. I don't remember being there.
I don't remember being there either, and I'm the one we're talking about. Um,
Oh, you were at sleep casting, were you?
well, I used to sleepwalk. Remember
I
that?
know.
I turned on all the faucets in the house,
Thank God there were no clogged sinks.
and we had a very small apartment back then.
Yeah.
So
So not a lot of faucets.
no, but
One in the bathroom, one in the kitchen.
well, one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, and the bathtub.
And the bathtub, yeah, that's right.
How did I sleep turn on the faucet in the bathtub without falling face first into the bathtub?
I don't know.
I don't
Very
either.
clever what people do in their sleep. Yeah.
Huh.
Also missing the hat, I think. So no makeup and no hat. That's unprecedented.
Was I drunk? Ron? Was I drunk? I. It, when? Oh boy.
Zen master ordering a hot dog from a street vendor. Make me one with everything. Llama, 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 llama.
Life, the universe, and everything. You want a llama hot dog?
No.
You want a
Not
hot dog
llama,
made
not
out of?
llama,
Is that
not
what you're
llama.
trying to
No.
say? You want a hot dog made out of llama?
No. They're stringy.
How do you know this?
I can imagine.
Jeez. You know, someone's going to give us a Llama
well.
Stay award and then lecture us later.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
You know, they're going to
Bad dad
expect us to
jokes.
buy llama hot dogs. Just good going, dude. Just good. It was here on
Oh,
Hudson.
pardon me.
Well, Ron, forget the specifics. It didn't happen.
Yep.
Coming about the hat. Oh, jeez. Ron, forget about it. Forget about it, please.
Be careful. They spit. That's right. Like camels.
I could do that. I'm in my own home. Oh, today I was wearing my mask, right? And I was left at the locker while Martin ran an errand. And I had gum in my mouth. And I had my mask on because you're supposed to wear masks. And I almost blew a bubble. I came so close because I'm used to just mindlessly blowing bubbles.
Right.
And I almost blew a bubble, and then I had to remember I had the mask on. That would have been a huge mess if I had tried to blow in a bubble.
Yeah.
Heard a Zen master, a depressed person have a lot in common. Yes, actually they do.
They're both concerned about nothing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like
why
goats, 100%. Goats for the win.
So hold on. Are we talking
Like
about?
the screaming, fainting goats.
Are we? Ah! Are we talking like goat dogs now?
Goat dogs?
Well,
Like,
we were talking about. We went from Zen hot dogs
oh, I see. To llama.
to llama hot dogs. So now are
So
we
now
talking about goat hot dogs? Does anyone know what a
It's
goat dog
very-
tastes like?
We're getting into like Greek food now. Fainting goats. And now
You're
you're
right. I
broadcast,
noticed it
works
was
and it freezes. Oh no.
freezing, but I have. Oh,
Internet's good. No updates. Do not update.
my computer keeps trying to update. I swear I'm
Yes,
going to
I've had
shoot this
goat.
computer and put it out of its
Yeah.
misery.
Well, we used to go like before we moved to
had
BC.
goat.
We had when we had the studio, which is near
Full.
Gerrard Square, a mall here in Toronto. We used to go to a little Greek place there all the time. And we always
Oh,
used to get
yeah.
the goat.
We
the-
did?
wasn't that goat? The oh no, sorry, that was
No.
that was lamb. Lamb
It's
kebabs, wasn't
lamb. Dude,
You didn't
wrong
hear that.
small animal.
it? Okay.
Goat cheese,
Mm-mm-mm.
but not goat meat.
That's true. Okay, that's true. Lamb gyros, yeah.
Dude,
It's falafel now.
we don't eat any of them now, but
I know that was such a bad comment. I falafel now.
so
Wayne
I'll
says-
bet you by the next broadcast you're all going to be happy when we go back to building.
Wayne says, saw your 3D lightsaber you guys made. Not bad.
Thank you. Yummy. No, I goat cheese. You don't.
Goat
When
cheese
you're
is good,
lactose
yeah.
intolerant, you don't have to take a tablet if you do goat or sheep.
Goat cheese, goat milk. Yeah.
'Cause
Mhm.
goats and sheep don't produce lactose. Only cows do. and apparently that's the part that makes you gain
Gassy.
weight.
Yeah. Hmm.
Well, think about it. A cow starts like this and goes like this. A
And just
goat
like
starts
that.
like this and goes like
Yeah. The
this.
goats aren't much bigger than people, mass-wise, right? But you can fit like 5 or 6 people in the mass of a cow.
I suddenly have a vision of you
Uh huh.
at a farm
Uh huh.
comparing yourself to a goat by getting down on all fours and trying to, shape yourself
Don't you
to,
remember me at Alder Acres playing with the goats?
oh, vaguely, but you didn't do that.
Yeah, no, I
It was the
didn't do that.
turkeys I
Yeah.
remember more at Alder
Oh
Acres.
my god, yeah. For now, I just stick to cat. I mean, chickens.
Hey, hey, you don't read that one out loud because the cats.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ever hear of that restaurant here in TO? Poop Cafe? Joel, enlighten us. I think the eating is. Come on,
Goats.
eat. Oh,
All right then.
what the hell?
No, Vince, we did not find the missing
No.
lightsabers. They're still around somewhere. I mean, we still have corners and places to
We're
hunt.
going much
But yeah,
slower through the lockers now,
yeah.
and because we have to make room for stuff coming back here, we're hoping
Oh, the seating is some
that.
commodes. Okay, yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense. Okay.
Okay. But no, yeah, we did not. But we're taking it slower, so that means we're gonna probably have to pay for one more month of the locker. But I don't know how we're going to fit
Yeah.
things. We may have to give up wall space and do some
And
shelves.
do some more
We're,
shelving
we're
or
gonna
something.
have
Yeah.
to. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to put our posters up.
No, I don't think so. Not in this room.
I think that's the reality of it.
Yep. This will be a poster-free room. Other than that space up there, we can't really use for
Which
shelving.
isn't very
So
big.
it's not very big. We can put up the event posters, the little ones,
So we're
the
still
Playbill
trying to make this
posters.
place work.
Mother-in-law grew up in Croatia. She always drank goat's milk. Yeah. Came to America and thought it was strange that people drink cow's milk.
It's true.
Hmm.
Well, we know war reenactors in the States, and apparently they always kept one pregnant horse
Oh
because
yeah.
before going to battle, they would have their coffee or their tea or whatever with a pregnant horse's milk. And there's some reenactors I know in the States that actually do that. They before they do the
Wow.
reenactment, they drink horse milk. I've never had
Pregnant
horse
mare's
milk.
milk because it's supposed to be bring good luck or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never had horse's milk.
So Joel, this is actually a place on Bloor West.
Oh,
They
really?
use commodes for their seats in the restaurant.
Oh, that's
My
hilarious.
God.
We should get into Klingon and go.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. So Ron's
Keg
asking, what
outing.
did we find at the locker? We did find a UPS that I swore we got rid of, but when we moved back to
I
Ontario,
told you we didn't,
she was right. We didn't.
which means I'm right that the sabers are in there.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can find. There's still a lot of boxes we didn't go through,
Hey, what happened
but
to being my magic finder?
I know.
You used to find
I used to
everything.
find like she'd go, oh, I can't, even over the phone.
Martin's
You know,
broken.
even over the phone, she'd call me up, and she's like, "I can't find such and such. I don't know where it went. Do you remember where it is?" And she'd like look through the entire house, and I go, "Oh, well, it's in such and such a place." And there it was. Like I would find things remotely.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Joshua, horse milk. I feel sorry for the horse. What am I? No, go away, little warnings. Computer, stop trying to update.
as long as it's not man milk, yeah, like the Cossacks, yeah,
What?
huh?
Okay.
Cossacks did it too, yeah.
Did they?
The horse milk, yeah.
Oh, those old horse warriors. What is man milk? I don't want to answer. I don't. Just, moving
Man
on.
milk.
We're,
Yeah.
we're ignoring Ron for the next
What?
20 seconds.
Okay.
There we go. Uh, back in Western New York in the early 80s, local dairy goat milk bottlers sold bottled goat milk. Star Trek Dairy Goat Milk. What is his name? Really?
Really?
We used to get Star Trek coffee at Toronto Trek.
That's right, yeah. Like
I
the
wonder what
Klingon
happened to that
coffee,
company.
yeah. I wonder. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all their coffees were named
We're
after
all Trek
different
themes, yeah.
Star Trek stuff. That's what we survived on most of the weekend. We didn't, they have the complimentary little coffee makers in your hotel. And we'd go
Mm-hmm.
down to the dealer's room before the weekend even started. Anyone who's Concom or set up, we're there before anyone else. And he was always set up nice and early, and he'd stay by his table. Most vendors will set up and leave. No, he had basically staff discount. And that's how we would get through the weekend. We would go buy his coffee at the beginning of the weekend. and put it in the little coffee makers all week. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but it was
That was
great.
pretty awesome. Yeah.
The glass pint bottles. I don't know if
Oh,
it would be,
could
but
probably could be. Yeah.
those bottles are priceless. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you didn't save any. Maybe it'll show up in the secondhand store once they open up again. Parking genie. Hope it never goes away.
Mm-hmm.
You have parking. I have parking karma.
Yep.
It mostly works. Move
Please
on.
move on. Moving right along. Nothing out of that man milk. Your computer trying
Yeah,
to update itself.
it keeps saying, when do you want me to remind you? And I'm like, it's like updating
Tomorrow,
now, and
damn
I'm
it,
like, no.
tomorrow.
So I have to keep looking in the one corner.
Make sure to catch it
So
before it actually times out,
oh,
counts down,
don't
and
scratch.
restarts the computer.
Don't scratch.
No
No
scratch.
point to scratch. She's right though. Makeup over the rash does itch.
Mm-hmm.
Damn rash, go away.
My
I still have
first
to
tea
eat
check.
strict. Oh my god.
I was talking into driving up and crashing in volunteer room. Only had $20, 10 of which I needed to go into the gas tank for the trip home. Oh wow.
Wow. Did you ever make it down to that coffee vendor? I'm trying to remember. He was only there for about 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember if it's the same years. Your reminder. Never!
Never.
Yeah, I wish I could tell it to do that. It seems persistent. I think I've left something on in the machine to tell it to do that. And,
All right. Yeah.
3 days.
Lived on pop and PBJs.
Nice. Nice. This one used to drink that Brio crap.
Oh, Brio. Yeah.
I think you did that just to bother me.
Probably. Just like I love
Probably.
wasabi. Just like I love wasabi ice cream, just to bother you.
What?
Yeah.
Is there an ever go away option? I
Right.
wish there was.
You think a professional would lie about makeup on rashes?
Yeah, well. Thing is, she's
And
walking.
Harold's in the
Yeah.
house. Just got off the
Hey,
club
we were
meeting.
just speaking of getting a whole bunch of CAG together when everything opens up, and finding the restaurant on what was it, Queen Street West, that has
Blur West.
Blur West,
Yeah.
that has potties for seats, and we should go in costume.
Yeah.
And
But the bottle that was being talked about is who was it? Was it
was
Joel?
goat milk. Yeah, Star Trek.
Yeah. There was a company in Western New York. There it is.
There it is. Star Trek Dairy Goat Milk
Company, I guess. Yeah.
Company. Yeah, in Western New York.
They're little printed glass bottles.
Got off the Cub meeting. What bottle? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how'd the Cub meeting go? Brio, what's that? Oh, Joshua.
It's. I'm not sure if it's Italian or it's a European
It's gross.
soft drink.
It's a
It's
mistake.
kind of like imagine
It's
tonic water
Ew.
with like caramel and like cola kind of added to it, right? Jesus, man. I don't drink it anymore. All right, already. Jeez, you sound like one of the cats. Never will try Civic Cat coffee. Oh yeah.
And Dorian Ale. Romulan Ale. I got sick on Romulan Ale once. That was
Yeah.
that was that my birthday year too? What was the year that I volunteered for 5 major positions?
That was your birthday year. Yep.
Okay, that
That's
would
when,
be why
that's
I
when
forgot it was
3,000
my
people
birthday.
sung you happy birthday.
Yeah, you guys, you and
Yeah.
Jill. Like, yay! But
Thought you
wow,
were-
you,
thought you
I
were
was gonna
cool.
just like go to sleep. Storage locker the whole day. Did you guys manage to find out what happened?
Yeah.
No, we
No.
didn't, Vince. We haven't yet. We're going through it a lot slower this time, so we're
Mhm.
probably going to have to be able to afford another month of the locker.
Or at least 2 weeks. Yeah.
So, and we're going to have to find a way to put wall shelves on where we were going to put a poster. So
Mhm.
this room is going to be really boring, but we need space. I'd love to have like a little backyard storage
Storage.
shed. I was looking at prices of those. Like the cheapest
Uh-huh.
one is $250.
Yeah. They're not
It's
cheap.
not
And those are usually just a
huge.
bench kind of thing.
No,
aren't
no,
they?
it's one of the tall ones.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's made by Rubbermaid, obviously. Like anything that's cool
Decent
and
quality,
sturdy
yeah.
and small is, yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be good for some of our stuff that
Mhm.
not affected by the weather.
Mhm.
But, yeah. I don't think we have $250 to spare.
No, right now.
But 300 plus for a storage locker isn't helping either.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah.
So we're working through it. Thought you were talking about
Dickel
Dickel
whiskey
whiskey
bottles.
bottles. What
I heard
is
about Dickel whiskey
Dickel
bottles?
whiskey?
Yeah.
What? 1867. What, Ronald? What?
That's the year that Canada was formed.
Yeah. Well, that's random.
Mm-hmm.
1868. What? What are we referring to? Did I lose track?
The shipping container
Container
pods.
pods.
They're a bit too big.
A little
I
big.
don't think a landlord would go for it. I think it wouldn't even be possible to get one back here. It's narrow space between the houses, right?
Romulan ale or
Dark
dark on ale. Did I
Saurian
ever have dark on
brandy.
ale? I never think.
Wasn't it actually the dark on ale that was in that toilet at the room party?
Is that what that was?
I think so.
I don't
I think
remember
we had
parts of
that
night.
conversation in the previous broadcast with Harold, and I think he mentioned that it was the dark on
Oh, is it?
ale.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, then yes, I
that
have.
Scarfan made.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, Romulan ale's sweeter
very much so.
because of the blue curacao.
Mm.
I think when I was in my 20s, it was fine. I think right now, how my tastes have changed over the years,
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like it as much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably have to go with the dark on after I get permission to touch alcohol again.
Yeah.
Because
Get
this,
all the bugs out of the system. Yeah.
sorry,
Hope
I'm
only
brandy
Steve and I
bottle,
make it.
TOS. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Hello, Jill.
Okay.
Only
As
Steve
long
and
as I
I
get
make it.
ethanol instead of synthol.
But that was a keg party.
Yeah.
That was a keg party. What's it consist of? What makes it up? You can send me a private if you want. Just click the
Yeah.
bar on the bottom, and so it turns red.
Create it red. Yeah.
So no one else sees your secret. As long as I get
3 secret
ethanol
ingredients.
instead of synthol.
And one of them is love. Sorry.
Really? Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna annoy you now.
Uh-oh.
Baby haps 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 haps. Baby haps 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 haps. Baby haps.
Hey,
haps,
Sheldon,
haps,
how are you?
Baby haps.
Sheldon, watching us on Facebook. Come on over to Haps.
Sheldon haps now. Those of you who are not on haps yet, haps, HAPPS .tv / invite / the @ symbol car CARR.
Hunger, HUNGER.
You gotta do it like Shatner.
HUNGER.
That's better. That's better. So my CAG shirt, only wore it about 3 times, keeping it safe.
Yeah. Keeping it safe.
Keeping it safe. Keeping it safe. Yeah, I've been wearing my Anime North ones a lot, and I've worn through most of my crew shirts, and I think you've worn through about half of your crew shirts. They're to be worn and loved.
That's right.
High five!
Thank you,
Woo!
Joel.
Thank you, Joel.
It's the only
What are
fans. It's hungrier. We are not doing that.
You know, we were asked to.
To do an OnlyFans site?
Yeah.
And
I looked at hers because she said it's not so bad, and I'm like, I don't know. I just know. Maybe in the future, you know,
maybe.
maybe when we're 60 or 70, we'll show how well we kept our bodies together. I can't do that with a straight face.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Today.
Howard, Pippin, Baxter, and Hathor, they're doing okay. They've
We assume we've been gone
disappeared
all
again.
day.
Yeah, we've been gone all day. So we came in and the 2 boys were curled up front in the living room, and Hathor was, I think, curled up on the bed.
I mean, I got a phone call from a photographer today, because we're supposed to be getting together sometime in the future, do some photos and stuff. And I didn't get the phone call because I was in the middle of the locker and I didn't realize it existed until on the way home. And then
no.
suddenly it popped up as a missed call.
Speak of the
So
cats.
that's how long we've been kind of isolated. We didn't even get a phone call that I was
That's
waiting
one
for.
of the challenges of the locker. It's a big steel building, so you're trapped inside a metal box. Don't always get calls or signals coming in.
Yeah. And darling, it's Hathor. Here, let me spell it for you. Hathor with an
Yep.
H.
Named after the Egyptian goddess.
It doesn't have to be that kind of broadcast.
For
Hello for
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Well, I didn't go further than what she showed us. So, yeah. I'm. I also don't want to deal with another app. It already takes me like 3 hours every day just to do
Charter
basic
PM.
cleanups.
Harold, if you look at your comment bar, there's a little lock icon next to it. Click on that, and your comment bar should turn red. And then we are the only ones that'll see your comment.
One image. Clicking on it. 2 image. Clicking off it. If it's iOS, then
And
SOL.
SOL. MOUSE.
What? I mean SOL. No, it's not. Okay, so
Is your computer updating itself, or your no? Computer's not doing any updating at all. Oh, do you actually have to add a comment to get it to?
no, I think it's just taking its time, but I will anyway. It possibly, I guess so. This is
Yeah,
what.
turn blue as soon as you started typing. Ah.
Oh.
No lock, so he has no lock. Okay. Now that's on
Oh, are you on the
oh,
app?
that's on Broadcast Studio though, right? If we look at on an app, which this is on an app, there are none.
Yeah, but that's us
That's us
signed into our
reviewing it,
own.
so
So we can't make a comment from there either, can we?
yeah.
Oh
No,
man.
we
Oh
can't.
man, what?
Just
Oh, it doesn't. The images don't show up.
yeah.
On the app, you don't see the images on the comments either.
Ah.
All right, that's probably something they're gonna fix. Okay, at Pablo and at Peter. Oh, did I pick
Oh,
Pablo?
there.
Stop scratching, Christina.
Stop scratching. All comments have now disappeared. Oh no. That's interesting. On my end, your broadcast works and it stalls. So our broadcast keeps freezing. Hmm.
Interesting. We're gonna go back to Baby Haps. Okay.
Okay.
Baby Haps, 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 haps,
Do-do-do-do.
haps. Baby Haps, 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 haps. That song is so annoying.
All 100% in Hawaii. No broadcast issues.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well then.
Interesting. Harold, try just moving your finger up and down where the comment should be.
Hmm. So it's possible that they just disappeared temporarily.
I got dinner stuck in a tooth.
Oh.
I'm gonna be rude. Hang on.
Oh.
Yep, that's definitely a teeny tiny bit of dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Went out and came back in. Comments back, but you are frozen. Ah! What?
If we're frozen, he would not have seen that.
That's true. Canadian mushrooms were moldy. Yeah, we saw your
Yeah.
comment about that.
Yeah.
Ironic, but yeah.
They are naturally
On the
mold.
phone, it looks better on here.
It
Okay.
came too far. Moist fridge.
Well, it came from Abbotsford, yeah.
Yeah, we saw that.
Across the
They're
Pacific.
BC.
Yeah.
They're BC mushrooms. They're not Ontario mushrooms, or they'd be fine. Because I say so. It looks better on your phone. Okay.
Everything's back now. Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Magic.
Fungus with fungus on it.
Nice.
Can I get some fungus with a side order of fungus?
So let's see. We're Monday now, so Wednesday would be the next broadcast.
Yes.
Guaranteed.
Yep.
So we should be building something by then.
Okay.
Because this should be done. I can't. live in
Mhm.
this much longer.
It might not look like a disaster to you guys, but it is. In our heads, in our hearts, this is a disaster.
I mean, I understand a mess when we're working on something.
Hmm.
Damn it, like 8 moves in 2 years and losing both your parents, and isn't like moving and death
Moving
and
and death, yeah, are two of the most stressful things in a person's life.
what the hell are we thinking?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
And we did all these moves
You're going to walk
while
the
my
dog.
parents died.
Okay.
Okay.
Face
Face it with laser. Real laser? Yeah. Hmm?
I think Ron's stuck.
He's stuck.
I think we have to knock the needle.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Can you tell how old we are?
I know, really. So you guys said you were at the store talking, but did you guys?
No, we
Oh,
didn't.
no.
No, we didn't. Vince, we haven't found them yet, honey. We have not found them yet.
No.
So
No. We found a power supply that was missing. We found a few other
we found
decorative items and things like that were missing.
we
A bit more
found
product that
we
was
found the
floating
leftover
around.
leather patches, and it looks like some bookmarks that we can put up
Yep.
on the store.
Hmm.
Leftover um, from everything in BC. So we found some product
Hmm.
that was missing, and we found some steampunk pistols that were never finished that we can finish and put up on the store.
Hmm.
So we found things like that.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm having a deja vu.
We brought back two of the director chairs
Yes,
with
the X-Men ones.
the backs from X-Men.
We're leaving our two personal ones in the locker because those
Hmm.
are easy to replace. The X-Men ones are not.
I guess the HAPS TV website needs to be updated.
Probably.
Possibly, yeah.
I think we're stuck in a loop. Oh no. Yeah, that happens sometimes. When your brain and everything else doesn't,
Hmm.
doesn't
There's
keep up
too
to
many
speed.
things, yeah.
So, what I want everyone to do is their homework. Yes, you can.
Class.
Class is look at our store. Just I know anyone who isn't on HAPS right now isn't going to
Saber
see
deja
this,
vu. Hmm.
but everyone, go and look at our store, and see if you can find many
Hmm.
inconsistencies, or errors, or
When you finish
because
my homework.
we're still putting more stuff up. But if people can look through the pages and tell me if something isn't working, because the more eyes on it, the better. I want to finally finalize that store and be happy and check the descriptions. Is there inconsistencies? Is there horrible spellings? Now, remember, I spell
Hmm.
like an English person.
That's true.
I don't spell like
S's
an
instead
American.
of Z's.
Yeah.
Remember, we're Canadians, so
There's
we
U's and
we
there's.
spell things with O-U-R. Color with
I
O-U-R.
found some already.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that scares me wrong.
Yeah, Ron's already given us a list, so he's been very helpful over the past week.
So it needs to get the
Needs to get the
noise out of it.
Squeak, squeak, squeak,
Squeak,
squeak,
squeak,
squeak,
squeak,
squeak,
squeak, squeak.
squeak.
No, that chair will squeak to the end of time. We're
I
not
think
even sure
so,
what
yeah.
part of it is squeaking.
I'm not sure. Something in one of the joints. Or
Or
A-I-O-U.
AIOU.
Ah, yes, vowels.
Oh, Jill went to walk the dog, right?
Yep.
Oh, fine.
So if you take your vowels and put them on little tiles and you shuffle them around, is that a vowel movement?
Seriously. I'm surprised you can do that with a straight face.
I know.
What the hell was I
I'm
doing
getting
now?
better at
Okay.
that. For the longest time, I laughed at my own jokes way too easily.
Yeah, that was annoying when you used to do that because none of us did. You just laughed
I
at your own.
know. I couldn't tell anything that I thought funny without laughing about it first.
Okay, I put that video in reach and now it's good. Oh,
Hmm.
because I wanna upload it in case Harold comes back. Oh, there it is. There it is. Where is it located? Oh, it says desktop.
Hmm.
What the?
iCloud desktop.
What always says that?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I
just
don't
is.
know.
I don't know why. It should be here.
See, never sure.
Oh, what the hell?
It's got a little download icon on it.
Fine, we'll download it. We'll download
Yep.
it so we can upload it.
Try again.
Okay.
Oh, it's working on. He says
What?
on.
Oh, it wasn't that big a file. Fine. Fine. We can read over here. What cereal or cereals did you guys like as a kid and eat that cereal currently?
None.
None.
We don't
Oh,
eat any of our
oatmeal.
childhoods other than.
And so was my
I
father.
didn't have oatmeal very often as a kid. For me, for mom, it was cream of wheat quite often.
What
Yeah.
did you eat?
Cereal wise? Oh, you don't want to know. You'll hate me.
I already hate you when it comes to most of your childhood.
Lucky Charms, Captain Crunch, Fruit Loops. All the worst ones. Hey, Chris, how are you? Chris Vegan is in.
Yeah.
But now I don't touch any of those because now I know better.
Thank
How
you.
are oats a meal? Hey, ask any
Hey,
self-respecting Scotsman.
hey, 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 right here in the house, dude. What you can do with oatmeal?
Oh yeah, a nice bowl of oatmeal with a bit of maple, either maple
Just
sugar or maple syrup in it,
a tiny bit,
and
a little bit of salt.
fry an egg once over on top of the oatmeal. Makes a great hearty breakfast.
My daddy taught me that. My daddy taught me that. And you have to make the oatmeal nice and sticky,
Hmm
so that when the yolk breaks, it just kind of seeps into the oatmeal. Just,
This is food ASMR going on. Ah, it's uploading. Okay, it's
yeah,
good.
yeah. Let it be.
All right,
Let it be.
a little bit of food ASMR going on. Talking about oatmeal and how hearty it is.
Haggis. Haggis has oatmeal in it.
That's true. Thank you, Christina, for coming on the broadcast and on
You're
their
welcome.
broadcast and for sharing.
You're welcome. Yeah, the makeup does a great job.
Mm.
I wear really good makeup.
I'll take carbonara pasta instead of oats that are allegedly a meal for breakfast. Carbonara,
Breakfast?
a
Seriously?
nice linguine carbonara. I don't know.
Dude. Ugh. No, no. Now we eat. Like
Hmm.
there's
Okay.
juice sweetened cereals instead of sugars, and
Hmm
they're really really tasty. So we eat those a lot now. But we sometimes we alternate cereal with breakfast shakes
hmm
to keep everything leveled out.
Depending on our activity level too. Hey, Red Eye.
Hey, Red Eye.
So far, things seem to be stable with the Habs app. Okay, yeah,
Oh, good.
definitely. Anybody, let us know if you're having any issues or anything. Vince has been noticing from his end it's stuttering quite a bit, but
And always,
yeah.
restart. Remember, when you update an app, restart your device. And it's not a bad idea to restart your device every
hmm
once in a while. Don't leave it on, weeks on end because it
hmm
actually kind of screws it up.
There's bacon, eggs, and starch in carbonara.
So
But
pancakes are. We've got a waffle
pancakes,
maker. We've got 3 waffle
waffles.
makers.
Yep.
The deep,
Death.
deep, deep,
Yeah.
deep, deep dish waffles.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the
The Death
Death
Star
Star
and the BB-8
BB-8.
themed waffle makers.
I love my BB-8 waffle maker.
Because it's like a waffle with a little part waffle on top of it.
That's Starship Cup. Oh, that just seems so heavy to me.
Hmm
Unless you're running out to the field to exercise. I mean, this is it. People go on about, a farmer's breakfast. Yeah, but, farmers get up, go take care of the animals first,
It's true.
and then come back super hungry, and then go take care of the crops after
hmm
they eat. It's like, if you're not burning it, don't eat it. So my daughter asked if we had any juice. There's a
A
lot
lot
of
of
them
them
in
in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Oh.
Oh!
Oi.
Oh! Sub waffles? What do you mean sub waffles? As in
What's
lower quality or?
I was on the regular Hep CV website, and sometimes your broadcast stalls, and you guys should start making pancakes. We did a
What?
broadcast a few weeks ago. It was one of the last broadcasts we did at the old place was the making waffles.
We made waffles?
Didn't we? Did we broadcast that or? I know we made waffles that one time.
Oh, yes, we
Yeah,
did. Was it? I think it
yeah,
was the Death Star.
that's right. Yeah, lower frequency waffles.
Was
Oh,
that on Haps? Was that on
sub
Haps?
waffles as opposed to super
Was that
waffles.
on Haps?
I think it was on Haps. Yeah, sub waffles as opposed to super waffles or infra waffles. Like
Lower
hold on,
frequency waffles.
ultra waffles.
Stop scratching.
Versus Dom waffles. Well, you know what the waffles do in their private time is entirely up to them.
Yeah, because
We're
we're
not
not that
that
kind
kind
of
of
broadcast.
broadcast.
Mm-mm.
Make a Death Star waffle.
Yeah,
Yeah, Death Star waffles are fun.
Did, are you sure we did that on Haps?
I thought we did that at Haps.
Did we do? Not on
That goes
Periscope.
back several weeks.
Several weeks, several months, several decades. How long back?
Leather waffles with maple syrup. Mmm.
Chewy.
Waffle jerky.
Hey, are you calling waffles jerks?
That's right, yep.
It's not nice. It's really not nice.
But are they first or second Death Star waffles? First. Yeah. They don't have all the missing space. I guess it depends on how badly we pour the waffle mix. You know, we get the second generation Death Star.
It's true.
10,000 years later.
And it never measures out right. The last one's always partial.
Yeah. Or
So
just end up if we just have a little bit left, we just pour it in the actual the laser dish.
if we did, it was really long ago. But I think you're right. And then we sat and we ate. You're right. It was in the old place.
Hmm.
But that was a long time ago.
In the galaxy far, far away.
And we didn't make any of our bacon because there's no exhaust fan there.
That's right, yeah.
Oh no, we did. We did it in the
We
oven,
did it in
which
the oven, yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
That wound up sucking. Don't bother doing bacon in the oven. It's useless.
He
I like my
sold.
bacon crispy, and turkey bacon or chicken bacon.
Yep.
1,000 years later, yeah. Do you eat waffles so old?
Aren't they from a long time ago?
Well, a galaxy
Yes.
far, far away.
That's right.
That preserved them. You put waffles in space, and they preserve them.
Waffles in space. Chewie is short for Chewbacca. 3PO is short for C3PO. Luke is short for Stormtrooper.
That's true. Hi, let it be.
Hello, let it be. Cook
Cook
bacon
bacon
wearing
wearing
pants.
pants.
Always.
Yes, best advice in the world. My plan will be to see Christina in Canadian Wonder Woman costume. I do want to do it. I just got to get
Yeah.
all these other projects out of the way.
Yep.
We decided that the best way for us to organize all this, especially for the sake of you guys, is we're going to take a bunch of sticky notes and we're going to go through everything and figure out what we want to build with what we got here, and or for the store, and what we need to repair, one costume at a time. We're going to take sticky notes,
Hmm.
and this closet over here is all glass.
He's like
And it
8
kind of-
feet of mirror.
It bothers me that there's a whole wall that we could be putting things on, and it's all glass.
Keep staring at ourselves too, so we need to break that image up a
So
little bit.
we're going to take a whole pack of sticky notes and write what we want to build, what we have to repair, and we're going
Yeah.
to stick them all over the glass. And as we do each one, we're going to take them down. So if there's anything in particular you want from us on a HAPS level, let us know. We'll put it on a sticky note.
Yep.
So we're going to put the Star Wars ones on the sticky notes and put it up there. And we're gonna do Star Wars. And what are we going to do after Star Wars? Was it?
Oh wow.
Because we have to make you a new Klingon outfit before we can do Trek.
That's true.
And
We
I'm
don't
going to
really
go
have
back to
Trek
doing
outfits,
Jadzia
yeah.
Dax. You sure you want to do my makeup, honey?
Always.
You miss doing that, don't you?
I do. Let's just let the rash heal first. That's our
Yeah.
waffles. Waffles made for the crew at the galley of the Death Star.
He used to hide things in my spots. He used to hide little code in there, and
Yeah.
it was
Little
slightly
in-
different each time.
I would sign it. I'd initial it in there amongst the spots. Only have stinky notes.
Ooh, thank God we don't have scratch and sniff on this thing.
Yeah, really.
Figure out what kind of project or projects. Exactly.
Yeah. Hmm. So repairs on existing projects. What new projects we're
But
going to do?
We're not
Um,
going to do plans. We're going to take sticky notes this size, and write this, just a basic,
Mm-hmm.
and you just, repair at the top what it is, which costume it is, not necessarily details, you know,
Mm-hmm.
um, build what it is, not necessarily details, haps, cast, this date, and we're just gonna stick
Mm-hmm.
them all over the
All of that
mirror
mirror door.
and just go crazy and artistic, and because a large sheet of glass just bothers me. Martin,
Would make a good Borg.
no, I want
Yeah.
to see him back in his Klingon.
Yep.
We
Hey,
found his
we
Klingon
have
forehead.
we have the wig. We found the
Oh,
wig.
go grab it.
The forehead's actually almost in okay shape. It's
It's
gotten a little dry and
crunchy.
crunchy, but it's not
Little dry.
impossible.
You're a typical guy in that way. You know that?
Oh,
It's crunchy.
it's
We
just a
got the
little
cat's
crunchy.
attention.
It's still good.
Hathor's gonna try to get past you.
No, she's not. Damn you, cat.
I
Open
mean,
a
this
closet and she
latex is
immediately
how
wants
old?
to jump in. More than 20 years because we never wore these in BC, did we?
Okay, so no, I needed to we needed this is back when we were working for Paramount, and
Klingons are weird looking now thanks
wow,
to
this
Discovery.
really
Well,
needs to be
yeah.
cleaned. It's covered in dust.
Did you make pants like those that were available in the 80s, early 90s? They were black with
So
a
we
few
didn't
of the
like
white
any of the
type, all
wigs
of
on the
them,
market, and we didn't want to spend a
and some
fortune
other innocuous like waffles.
on a wig. We did not want to spend a
That's
fortune on a
hilarious.
wig. Um,
That's when a guy knows to wash his socks when they get crunchy.
yeah, really. Well, this is just there's no movement to it anymore. It's pretty solid.
Phaser with laser
And
would fit there on a sticky. Yes, it
and we
would.
have things like dragon skin now, much more flexible than latex ever was. Well, this kind. But what we did is we went and we bought a super cheap, like cheapy store wig, and removed all the hair from that wig, just to get the netting underneath. And then we sat down and we took turns. I did most of it, but we rug hooked. Like we bought those really cheap black chick extensions that they braid into their own hair. So this is really good artificial fiber hair.
The hair is actually still in really good shape.
Yeah, it's just
Or do
dusty.
you prefer to dress the Borg or as a Klingon? I like doing the Klingons.
He becomes
Yeah.
a very different person. It's
Yeah.
fabulous watching what happens to Martin when he gets into Klingon. Besides, we want to get back into keg.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do. Oh yeah, I see. It's.
It is break. Yeah, it's starting
This
to
is
break
what
apart.
latex does over
Around
time.
the edge.
We used to have latex prosthetics
Kastak,
from
nope.
we used to have latex
Can't remember what
prosthetics
that means.
from FX series, and they completely disintegrated because we used to hand them around at panels. But yeah, this forehead has to be. I do like the simplicity of what you decided to do.
The ridges.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and your skin tone's different now.
it is actually quite a bit. Do we have all the Borg uniforms, like Borg outfits? No, we don't have. We never made any Borg
We never
stuff
did
at all.
Borg.
Yeah.
And both of his Klingon costumes are gone now, so we'd have to start from scratch. He's a different size now than he was then.
Yeah, really.
Oh, God.
Hey Don, what do you do
Yeah.
at the end of a day of Star Trek cosplay? Cling off. Cling on.
Oh.
Cling off.
Do you wanna? I don't know if you have less hair than you did then, so it might actually fit better. I don't know. Remember, it's crunchy.
I'll just go terrorize the cats now.
Of course, you would put a wig cap in.
Awfully loose.
Well, over time, right? It's been stretching, and the foam head's a different size than yours.
That's true.
God, I prefer it with the beard. He didn't have a beard
I
like
didn't
that
have
before.
facial hair. Now all I need to do is match the like temporarily color to match that. Right?
We can get the little
The
wand,
little one,
the little
mascara
beard,
brush
the
that
mascara.
thing,
Yeah.
And then I do this.
That is so wrong.
I would definitely have to go back to doing the contact lenses with this. I
Yes,
feel like
you have to practice putting contact lenses in.
well, look, I know, like it's been a long time since I've.
I'm not making it a discovery. Look straight at the camera, Martin. Just. When are we gonna find some of my old stuff?
Bach, tach, bach, be. You have
I
not
know it does look good on him.
you've not appreciated Shakespeare until you've heard it in its original Klingon.
I'm actually thinking, honey, of just taking a cast of that one.
Do a mold of the actual.
Yeah,
Could do, yeah.
because I like that layout. But we don't have. We have to make another positive so we can so we can do a sandwich mold. For the beard. No,
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 big,
it's
big
okay.
bushmo.
We'll catch up later. Will you stop looking down there? Look up here. The camera's here.
That's true. That's
Dude,
true. Yeah.
camera's here.
Camera's there.
If you're gonna talk to them, talk to them.
Nuk duck oh pooch ba eh.
Down the hall, on your left.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I can take a pic of that. There you go. That looks good.
Here,
That's
let's
perfect.
let's change the light level on this thing because it's
Which way is
possibly a
it?
little bright.
There we go.
No, it is the lowest setting. Okay.
3D print Klingon foreheads.
Um,
No,
that'd be like a little
the
hard. Like
original.
it should move with him.
I know a lot of people joked about them being like a turtle shell on your forehead, but
I'm just looking at it with the glasses. It's just it's hilarious.
hi, I'm Dexter the Klingon, and that's DEX apostrophe TER. Right?
Oh, you need the pocket protector and everything. Chill, get your ass back here. Okay, Chill's gotta Chill's gotta watch the replay.
Turtle Dungeness crab.
Yeah, really. How do you feel?
Warming up a little. I forgot how that felt.
Well, that's a lot of insulation in that
Yeah,
hair.
between this doesn't breathe because it's latex on top of the forehead. This barely breathes because there's about like I feel the sponginess. It's about an inch worth of hair between the outside and my head.
I'm actually really happy on how these. I
Yeah,
mean, this is what black women weave into their own hair
yeah.
to.
You get these from the like the hair supply,
They
beauty
usually come in
supply
big
stores, right?
braids, and they're so cheap in comparison to a wig. So
Well,
it took a lot of time to do it. I mean, if I was going to repeat this process for someone, I'd charge them a lot of money
hmm
because the amount of time it took. Yeah, it needs. Wow, yeah, I forgot how thick it was too.
hmm
Well, do you want to stay there and sweat?
sure, why not? Yeah. New viewers will come in. They'll be, "What the heck is going on here?" And Harold will come back from his dog walking and go, "Oh, whoa, okay."
Martin's already starting.
Sorry.
We have to
I'm sorry, what?
remake um, your
The
disruptor.
disruptor. Did you
Yeah.
find? Did you see the bin with the pieces with of
Yeah,
the
the
disruptor?
pieces.
I
How did that
need to learn
happen?
The Klingon language. It's funny, yeah, because the Mark Okrand, who created the Klingon language for the original Star Trek, the first Star Trek
We
film,
still
um,
have.
we still have. Oh, we have the dictionary there, don't we? Yeah.
This is.
That's the one that was released after the Search for Spock, I think, because that's got a lot of the phrases and everything.
Yeah, Star Trek
Yeah,
3: The Search for
the
Spock.
Search for Spock. Yeah. Because originally, from Star Trek: The Motion Picture, there was just that brief scene of the Klingons at the beginning of the film when V'ger kind of comes in and destroys the Klingon cruisers, and this they just wrote that little bit of Klingon dialogue, and that main Klingon too was Mark Leonard, who played Sarek in the original series, who played Spock's father. Um, Suddenly, there are more sponsorships. Yeah, really, we could hope so, Don.
Oh, yes, I hope so.
But yeah, I mean, you can still find this electronically, I'm sure.
I hope
If not
so.
in the bookshelves or in your local
I mean,
like secondhand bookstore, even
we've had this for years. When we worked for
Um,
Paramount, they approved of us using it, so that was great. This is what-
Klingon. Ooh, Klingons don't sweat.
It was $5. We bought it for $5.
Can you still
Written by
find
the
this
man.
book online? Probably can. Yeah.
I assume so. Is that your name in Klingon?
No.
No. Or is it this
Puck,
book belongs
Puck
to?
Bumwich. Yeah, probably. Puck Bumwich. That might explain why they're so grumpy. Yeah. Well, it's kind of always described as sort of a combination between of um, Hebrew like Yiddish and various sounds like that, right?
Copyright 1985. No wonder these pages are brown.
Yeah.
To be careful because it's starting to. When you read it, you got to kind of just bend it from the spine.
Hmm. But yeah, it's got the whole description of grammatical structure, and you should wear that headpiece to bed. I don't know.
No, no. When we do the new one, maybe.
Yeah.
But ew,
Yeah.
that's crunchy.
Yeah. I already asked them if they wanted to be alone. That's true. You did, Don.
It's not gonna happen.
Actually, it's like,
Once I get my
aside from
dax
the
back
edges
there.
being a little bit crunchy, it's actually in really good shape.
Yeah, but it's like falling apart. There's like little bits here with the stitches.
Wow, that's
This
true.
is like super crunchy. It's like
Yeah.
all the old spirit gum.
Yeah, the spirit gum is really what that does in the edges,
I mean, if we had to emergency do so,
right?
then I guess we could just use it the way it is. But if you're gonna make a new costume,
Red Eye says, "I'm not seeing many of the comments." Interesting. And you're actually watching us through Haps this time around.
take your finger and go like this a little bit,
Yeah,
and they'll
just
reappear.
swipe up and down.
Basically, they made it so it doesn't upstage the visual.
Yeah.
Mark.
In case you have a Klingon emergency.
K-R-A-N.
Red Eye's not seeing Dawn at all, and Dawn is on as well from Haps, not from Facebook this time. You can get it on Amazon, Klingon Dictionary.
Let's make sure it's the same one. Oh, it's a slightly different one.
Paperback
1992.
1992 by Mark Cochran, so it is the creator of the language. Yeah.
But it's a re-release, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a more up-to-date version of it. Oh my God, Martin, we gotta get it.
First published in '85, and then with an addendum in '92. Okay. When you move your finger up and down on special places, magic happens. Show me again on the doll where he touched you.
Waiting for this link to load.
Suddenly reminds me of our mascot days. Grabby kids. You know? they don't know.
Oh, come on, load.
Load, preview, load. We will have a link up for you guys in just a moment.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, there are digital editions? Since 2008, the book is available
For
for
ebook
ebook
readers.
readers.
And 2009, publisher Simon & Schuster introduced an iPhone app version of the Klingon Dictionary.
Really?
As part of 3 apps rolled into a Klingon language suite. Wonder if that's still around.
Seriously?
Dictionary was first translated into Portuguese and then published in Brazil in '95. So
My
Portuguese to Klingon. Scrolled all the way up, not seeing Dawn at all. Interesting.
Did the two of you secretly hate each other?
I know. Did you guys have a quarrel when our backs were turned?
Translator Klingon.
Okay,
No.
who's got what?
I don't know. Someone behind me does. At least it sounded like
Looking
behind
in
me.
the giant mirror. Looking for a kitten. Oh, I see him under the work.
Well, it does sound like a block. Oh. I see a Klingon dictionary in here, but I don't think it's translator Klingon language.
Wash my hair. Do a thing.
Klingon clock. You can make your clock in
Oh,
oh
in
my
Klingon.
God.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Teach me Klingon education. But I don't see marks. Klingon plus. There's a lot of Klingon stuff. Learn Klingon in Eurotalk.
Flamingo Klingon? Is that like Pig Latin? But
Learn Klingon alphabet. So there's a lot, but there's not the one it talks about in Wikipedia. What do they call it? Language suite. Okay,
following translation was German in 1996, bearing the title Das offizielle Wörterbuch Klingonisch Deutsch.
nice. Nope.
what's his name? The guy with the Klingon cosplay picture on his profile. Oh, that Harold. He's out walking the dog, so he should be back within the next half hour for sure.
No, this is what I want.
Never blocked anyone and only kidded Don about his socks.
1992 version. There's a Kindle edition.
Frequently bought together, the Klingon Dictionary and the NCC 1701
License plate.
novelty license plate. Yeah, not official real license plate, but
Actually, a whole bunch, but yeah, I don't see this particular one. So I don't know how rare the original version is.
oh, Pongweej Naflok. Ron's probably got a Klingon to English translator
Somewhere.
web link open or something like that. I think the language learning app I have on my phone also offers Klingon. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Like Rosetta Stone, but with Klingon added to it.
Oh, there's someone on eBay selling it.
Because LOL, iOS apps suck.
Here, someone, look at this. Someone on eBay is
Oh, that's
is selling
same
this
edition
exact
that
same
I've
one.
got, yeah.
I got. I like how he says I got. Us.
Ah,
We.
we got.
Sometimes you forget, don't you?
I forget. Wow, get you in that Jadzia Klingon outfit. Yeah.
It's been a while. Yeah, of course, we decided to talk about this after Harold leaves. Oh.
I know. We're talking Klingon behind his back.
You're gonna sit high five
High
award.
five award.
Thank you, Vince. High five.
Yay!
Woo! And everyone, save up your awards because on May 2nd is Martin's birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to embarrass him.
We got.
Okay. Exactly. Yes, Scott. Come on, I want to show you guys the CPR. Where's Jill? Where's Jill? Harold. Doggy's got to go piss.
That's right. Doggy's got to go when it's got to go.
You sure you're okay in that?
It's fine. Okay.
I wonder if the dragon skin will be like lighter.
Oh, I wonder. Yeah.
We'd like your life to last a little longer, you know?
Me too. Yeah, definitely.
Nice. He's fussing with it.
If something feels like off kilter, I don't know if that's just me.
It's just you.
Just for you, Martin, I'll do a birthday shout out for you on May 2nd.
Yes.
And I'll shout it down on May 3rd.
Okay. Thank you, Vince.
Yeah.
You see this?
I guess.
The next one we gotta go higher because you've got your character lines that have developed
Oh, right. Yeah.
since then.
So we got a bit
and-
put it above them, right?
Yeah, above them or work the character lines in. But
Right. Yeah.
I say we just take a mold of this one and that we don't come
Dragonworks.
down so far
Hello from
go.
Seattle. Hello, Dragonworks.
under the ridge here.
Yeah.
I'm completely ignoring it. You just why you falling asleep? Yee. And Seattle, we miss Seattle. I miss being able to drive down and just
When I buy a
visit
book,
friends in
it must be
Seattle.
hardback and stitched pages. I don't know if they came in hardcover or not.
No, they're transportable and they're small and they're easy to hide down inside your Klingon outfit.
That's true. Because when you're on Earth, you're having to know how to speak English amongst the Terangans.
I'm sorry, the glasses and the forehead are just wrong. Just wrong. Just wrong. I see even the cat is in the video.
Oh,
She's gonna run away from you,
squirming.
just in that, especially in that.
Hi. She's like, I don't know what you are. I don't know what you did with my dad.
My husband, ladies and gentlemen.
She's just like, I don't know.
You smell funny.
Your hair, you should dye your hair black.
You
just like
scratch
the wig.
the good spot.
This is a really
It's
rich
like
brown.
Colby.
This is a
Yeah.
really rich brown. My first original Klingon wig was
Was
black,
crap.
and it just looked it just looked wrong.
Well, it was a cheap Halloween
Cheap
wig.
Halloween wig, right? Yeah,
That's probably what we took apart for that.
that's true.
Hey, Martin, in your current hair, you should dye your hair black, just like the clean wig. No, I rather like his hair. Brief History of Time by Hawking. It's hardback. Wow.
Short theoretical physics book. Yeah.
Wow. So you gonna stay in that?
I think I gotta get out of it now. It's getting a little warm. I'm definitely feeling
Okay.
warm. Oh, and I'm definitely feeling the moisture. There, that's better. Yeah, no.
No, quick before
Oh,
someone takes a screen cap of that.
There we go. Okay. We're just gonna let that air out a little bit before it
that's
goes
scary.
back on the head.
Well, this time I'd like to be able to afford to make a Klingon outfit out of leather. No more vinyl,
Oh yeah.
you know. Now he's gonna get his mic back up there.
I think it's warm now. Wait till later. It looks like a bicycle helmet, pretty much when it's sitting on top like that.
It's true. What are you doing to your poor mic?
I think it came off my headband. I was gonna screen cap that. Yeah, no, we don't want that.
How do you get maple syrup out of a Klingon hair? That's a very good question. I have no idea.
Sorry, what was that?
How do you get maple syrup out of Klingon hair? Why does the Klingon have maple syrup in his hair in the first place? See, that's the question of the day.
Ask his Targ.
Oh,
The Targ will
jeez.
take care of it.
Do you guys want to see this old video, even though Harold isn't here? Because he's seen it, and this is a
That's
shorter
true. Yeah,
version
let's
of
run
it.
it. Let's run it.
Do you want to see a really young me, and Harold? Do you guys want to see this?
Young me? I didn't know you were Korean.
Oh,
Sorry.
you are not sorry. You
No.
know that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. As long as we got that clear. All right. So.
Well, poop lost the feed. Oh no.
Oh no. See you make a Klingon waffle. Yes, I do.
Jailbait Christina? No, early 20s. But
Recently married.
recent,
too.
yeah, we just got. That was probably would have been our first year of marriage. So 92.
There we go.
That's Harold on the ground in front of her.
We were being trained how to do CPR, and the USS Hudson Bay was a fan group that we were doing this with, and so CPR trainer came in to show us all how to do CPR. So some of us agreed to come in costume for two reasons. Number one, a member of the media was there, a photographer was there, and number two, when something happens at a convention, someone might be in costume. So
Oh, Dawn, that's
we trained in
hilarious.
costume.
Has to do with a fan film.
How do I ask how you get maple syrup out of clean hair? That's chill
Yeah,
on the ground,
that's
yes.
chill. He was a lot younger then too.
Here, let's get rid of us. So it's
Or
gonna
just
be
open up the
bigger
whole video. There we go.
because they can still hear us.
That's true.
The
It'll
video
be the
itself is
voiceover.
actually really
Can we
quiet.
do
I
ourselves
haven't-
little silhouettes at the bottom of the screen? Or
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. So Martin's off camera at this point.
am I off camera, or is that my legs in the foreground, pretending to be passed out?
No.
No,
Or I don't know.
because the split on the front of the pant leg.
Oh, it's
we
got
had the
the-
gold trim on it, right?
That's right.
Which is you. She's the one in the blue, almost center of frame, in the blue and black, crouched over Chill right
Leaning
now.
over, pretending to give Chill mouth to mouth. Yeah, that was late '91.
Yep.
Because we were just married.
Yeah, that was like October or something in '91. Yeah.
Unfortunately, once you convert VHS, it's hard to clean up.
Really,
Most of these people are still around too in fandom.
the video still looks good for all those years. Yeah, well, it was converted fairly as soon as we could convert to digital. We converted a lot of our videos to digital, so that helps.
Well,
save
moving
the quality.
VHSs around was difficult.
Yeah, took up a lot of space. Could you imagine if we kept all the VHSs, bring them back here again?
The problem is some of those old drives. I'm not reading some of the videos on it. We may have to re-get some of those videos.
Yeah.
And the video's really quiet, as you can hear. If you can barely hear anything. That or maybe we're just too
And
loud.
that's the CPR trainer walking around in the funky sweater.
What was it with the late 80s and the early 90s?
Everyone was in those sweaters, you know.
Oh, there we go. Chill and I reversed.
Yeah.
Me on the ground and Chill doing the CPR.
Showing off her legs.
I had nice legs then.
You still have nice legs.
Oh, thank you. And the flash going off is the photographer just you can see him crawling in now. Try to get a better shot. But it was a nice little newspaper article. I don't have a copy of it. I know Chill does. Martin has to say that. I know. Or he's in
I
serious
have
trouble.
to say it because it's true.
You have to say that too.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't win.
You're not supposed to.
In my unbiased opinion, pretending that I'm not her husband or partner or any relation to her whatsoever, she has awesome legs.
Yeah, they need a little help.
We both need a little bit of help. Smooth save, Martin. Thank you. We both need a little bit of help. Yeah, we're under shape right now.
That's true.
We're a bit of the wrong shape.
But Harold said he found this newspaper article and he sent me
That's right. Yeah.
it, so I can make a copy of it. Oh, boogers. Looks like the Piper blocked me. What?
Really? Round as a shape.
Round
Not the
is a
shape we want, though.
No, not necessarily. You can see how restless I'm getting. I keep wanting to cross my legs because I'm so used to that. But I keep having to remember that I'm wearing a scant. Those were called scants. Really short uniforms and the underwear are the same color as the...
Little Starfleet mini dress.
I can't remember what was happening, but they were talking about holding Martin back because Chill was going to do something.
Yeah, whatever.
We had so much fun.
Short for scandal. Scant, short for scandal.
I wonder. Yeah, they were called scants. They were the next gen version of Classic Trek. And of course, I kept having to check my hairband because it kept sliding back. Yeah, gravity does that.
Gravity works.
Oh, I'm crossing my legs now. It's hard for me to resist that. Everyone's going through the not breathing pulse and the whole routine.
Christine is getting restless. You were like, please let it be over already.
No, I was having fun. I just not really good at the, lying flat. I don't know why. I'm never comfortable that way.
Be worried with a crew like this, no command colors
Colors
or
or
engineers.
engineers.
Oh, we're all off camera.
You weren't in. Oh, you're
I
an
was
engineer.
data, right? So I was
Yeah.
at
Well,
command color.
you
right?
weren't in makeup for
Or
this.
sorry, yeah, engineering color. Oh, actually, we've got an engineering color behind Harold.
Oh yeah.
I think
we
it's
do.
Sharon.
One. But you're right. No command.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jeez, you're right. No command. I'm trying to remember who else was off camera. 'Cause you're off camera to the right.
Mhm.
You were with Helenka.
For this segment of the video, yeah.
I
think
cut
I'm-
out
I
chunks.
think I'm on
so
a portion of the video a little bit later on, right?
this is a really long. There's Martin and I
There's
together.
me getting the Heimlich maneuver from Christina.
So you can see Martin's in engineering. It's his data outfit, but he didn't do the makeup that day. Oh, it all ends. I'm a senior
You're
officer.
out of all instances. That's true, yeah.
He said pretend to faint, and Martin just drops, and I'm like,
Just-
thank God I love you.
Oh, they're hugging. A little bit of reach around action going on, yeah.
And that's our friend Chris in the foreground, the other Klingon.
Apparently our cat just wanted
That's
to pass
Chill's
through.
laugh.
Yeah.
That was on camera.
You can see how short those damn scans were. Oh my God.
And
Martin and I
apparently I'm
playing
having a
some-
little seizure or something. Well, wait, what kind of broadcast is this?
So the data uniform is gone.
It's long gone.
It's
Yeah,
long
we
gone.
sold that. Yeah.
And so is all my Troy outfits are all gone. Yeah, really. Well, we know we're not that kind of broadcast.
And you guys can't see it, but the cat's playing through. You always let the Klingons die. How dare you steal their honorable death in battle? Yeah, really.
What to do the people's help? Check for breathing. I'm like, he's dressed as Data. Should I get breathing?
That's artificial breathing.
I
He
see.
is fully functional.
See, it was nice being paired up with him for the second half of all this because we could actually, do mouth to mouth.
And I go, ew, cuties.
Can't remember the photographer was. I think he left for the second half. I'm just like, let me kiss him already.
Oh, sure, you didn't want to kiss me on your wedding day.
What? No, I
Well, it was
just
a
want,
short kiss, but the hug was
the
the
hug
thing.
was the
Yeah.
better part, man.
If you let someone else die, unless it was Martin.
Not necessarily. I've never been in that situation where I've had to, figure it out. You can see how short his scant is once you get down and lean over. Thank God my underwear are the same color as my outfit.
That's always the plan, right?
I want to do that with Jill.
Oh, how romantic. Pinch my nose and kiss me. Cameraman trying to be slick, yeah.
Well, I'm happy he zoomed in on my head and not my butt. The lack of length in those things was always a challenge. Why are you zooming in on me? Yeah, who was? Yeah, I can't remember who it was. It was one of the Hudson Bay members
Yeah, I
behind the
remember,
camera.
yeah.
And then
So suction in
reversed.
the mouth, you can't clear, you can blow through the nose.
What? Yeah. So now we've changed position.
Yeah.
I'm in front, Martin's behind.
It's true, yeah.
Is it really?
The expression on her face told a different story. Oh, but she plays it for the camera, folks.
And I was trying to pay attention. Honestly, I was trying to learn. And not show up one butt.
That's true.
I mean, it kind of defeats. Oh, actually, that could wake you up.
That would certainly do me some good.
See, Martin's arms are really long. He has an easy time getting around someone's body. You know. We were still very much in the honeymoon stage then.
That's true.
Oh, Chris is blocking the view. I'm like, fix my outfit. And Linka falls practically on my feet.
This is more reach around action right now, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So that's the end of that little video.
Yeah, long arms, so I have an easy time getting around, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Teddy bear when he has arms around you. Well, I'm more the teddy bear body type. Martin, I guess you're more like a lemur.
Lemur.
You are. You gonna talk like
I'm a
Julius
lemur?
now?
King Julian?
Julian, yeah. That's what I always thought. Yeah.
A hare, maybe?
A little hair here, a little hair there.
Here a hair, there a hair, everywhere a hair.
Hair,
Hair.
I dream of Jeannie, she's a light brown hair.
He like
Like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it. He like to move it. Yeah. You people are incredible, you know that. See, do I have any other flashbacks that have been converted? Oh, you know what? We had the Kosh head on for you guys,
That's right, yeah.
but I don't think I've ever shown you what the whole Kosh outfit looks like. We
Oh,
showed
did
you
we not? Yeah.
pictures.
Not on my hair, by my chinny chin chin.
We showed you pictures. Have we showed you the Kosh outfit? The video? Have we yet?
I thought we showed one of the masquerades, but hey, let's show it again.
Here, just for a laugh. Don't remember which skit this was.
We all know Kosh rescued Sheridan last season. This is the scene we wanted to see.
Here's a whole outfit.
She got the babe with the boat next to us.
We can never do straight parodies. Yeah, the Irish.
That was entry number 16.
Getting him
in the
on and
Master
off stage
Division.
is always a challenge.
Christina Carr and Martin Hunger. Costume title, Scenes We Like to See. Inspired by Babylon 5, and Warner Brothers, and stuffed toys everywhere.
We always had to do some kind of a little parody twist on things.
Yeah, very rarely. We did a few serious ones, but not a lot.
I think our two most serious ones were the Cleopatra
Mm-hmm.
and the Knighting.
Yeah. Exactly.
The Kosh costume. People were scared of me.
Especially when he's in the elevator.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
well I take up the entire elevator, really.
So you stop at a floor and the door's open and
There's
people are just like,
Kosh.
no.
I'll take the next one, please. Yes.
Good idea. Oh, hell, why don't we just do this? We're here on general subject matter. We did all this
Would
effort.
have gotten even more attention with that costume if you'd walked off stage and everyone found you were like the Monty Python guy wearing the apron. Bare butt.
There are so many masquerades we don't have copies of. Like so many characters that we've done that we don't have video of.
I always feel such sadness when I see R2D2 all functional in the closing video.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. When we rolled him out of the locker today to get him out of the way and seeing all the bits and pieces that have fallen off. We
falling
collected
off.
them in a box, right? So at least we have all the bits and pieces. But
But the glue and the
the
styrene,
glue
it's
is coming
deteriorating.
apart. Styrene's breaking down. You know, it's like his hollow emitter has fallen down inside the head, so there's just this big gaping socket hole where the hollow emitter was.
His periscope is snapped off.
Yeah, it's dropped down inside the head too. So yeah, a few
Yeah,
little
we're-
body panels missing, so you can see inside the frame here and there.
Here's one.
Can we put them back together?
We haven't decided. We're hoping to find like a cafe or something like that, so that we can just glue them into place, so to speak. Do basic patch up, and like put them in a case in the corner or something like that, or or
An eye patch over the hollow emitter hole.
yeah, yeah, really. Pirate droid. But yeah, those plastics deteriorate and the glues deteriorate, and you can't stop it. Mother Nature is going to have her way. But I'd
Yeah,
like to
whether we
find
like it
somewhere
or
where
not,
we can
yeah.
just put them on display.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of stuff we left behind or destroyed because we couldn't bring with us. And we made sure to bring our two with us. And
Yep.
it's really tough. Yes,
Well, that still works.
yes. Yes, definitely. We'd like to fix K9 too. Finish. We
Finish
didn't get finished.
K9,
Finish
yeah.
K9. Yeah. Yeah. We have a cat on her back trying to look cute. I think she wants attention.
Probably wants food.
You have to come here, Hathor.
Is that moving? Is she
um,
cleaning or something? Oh yeah, she is. Okay. Or is she cleaning Baxter? No, herself.
Okay. But yeah, and it's super simple. Oh, I wish we did these characters more. Who here has seen the Fox movie, Gen X? Basically,
Catherine says, "Give me love, please." Yeah.
what need an update? Whereas R2D,
Needs
It's
an
an overhaul.
overhaul. Yeah,
Or
exactly.
a
Yeah.
rebuild from scratch, basically.
Yeah.
Because those plastics are already deteriorating. To fix him, he spent all the time fixing him, and he's only going to deteriorate again.
Hmm. It's like entropy. The more we try to put them together, the more he's going to start falling apart.
Yeah. So I'd love to find somewhere where I can just put him on display.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely our first, you know. Uh, the TARDIS console was a huge thing for us. But
Mhm.
it wasn't portable. You know, it
Gotta behave.
didn't. That fell
Try
apart
to
long
behave
ago.
without me.
I no. An overhaul. Can't do
Yeah.
it, honey.
No.
Vince just can't do it. Just not real. You know, if someone wants to pay us thousands of dollars, um, we might be able to get him to go a couple more years. But the thing is, you know, when he's rolling around, the design of that droid, they didn't think of certain things. But when it's in the the three leg mode, um, there's a lot of torque and wear and tear and push, especially when he turns on
Yeah.
the body.
Yeah.
And because of the type of plastics we used, it's a matter of time that he'll turn once and it'll snap, it'll tear.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Okay,
just
Dawn.
not worth it.
Yeah. So supposed to be got to bounce, not got to behave. I like it either
Oh,
way. Yeah. Need to find some Beskar to rebuild it to last.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a hot commodity right now. It's hard to find Beskar these days.
it's true. It's true. So who here knows the Gen X movie?
Yeah, it was Fox did it back in the
Wayne, are
early
you still here?
90s. It was a TV movie, so it was like a movie of the week kind of thing.
Where are you?
Second up,
There you are.
some Gorilla Glue to rebuild R2. Oh, he needs more than Gorilla Glue.
Oh yeah, it needs much more than Gorilla Glue. And his weight would just go back up to put motors and everything in him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's unfortunately now a display piece.
yeah. The most we can hope is to be able to get the head up and running again, get it to turn, and get the lights to go.
See, I wanted to know if Wayne was still here or in
See,
reach.
he would enjoy seeing this one. Yeah.
One of the discussions I've been having with Wayne on the Body Heroes page is getting older and accepting how your body changes as you get older. And that's a tough thing, especially for women. A little more than men, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Um, in 1990, was it 5, 96?
Oh, this
Yeah, Emma and Sean.
could have been around 95. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 95 or 96. I don't remember when the Fox movie went to air. Martin's going to double check. But we did Emma Frost and Banshee, that version, the Fox version. And I am not this body anymore. I'm not sure I would even get back into a white corset ever again. How many circuits does R2-D2 and how much parts does it take to restore or rebuild him again? Holy crap.
Yeah, February 1996. You were correct.
Aha! I was right. So this would have been...
It was a
years.
television pilot originally, but the series never went anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
The Hard Rock Cafe take him as a display piece.
No,
No.
he's not a production.
Yeah.
If he was an actual R2 off the set, then yes. But Hard Rock Cafe specializes in actually getting production pieces. Vince, that's a difficult question to answer. If we were to build him from scratch with a lot of the modern accessible stuff and put all the same number of gadgets in him, jeez, you're looking at about $8,000 worth of parts
With the
and
materials, yeah.
materials.
Probably about that, yeah.
Yeah, 8 to 10,000, depending on how fancy we
Mhm.
go. And then time.
Time's always a factor, yeah.
Yeah.
Think only the frame would be salvaged. Actually, even the frame, not so much. We had to make so many modifications as we went and as we discovered things that
We
the
learned a
frame
lot.
the frame is Swiss cheese. There's so many little additional brackets and braces holding things together in the frame, and it might as well just be rebuilt.
Yeah, it's just
And that was all hand built too. Now we can design it in the computer, right? And
yeah, we can laser cut things
laser
and
cut
3D
things,
print
3D print
things, and
parts. Yeah.
it's a
How
whole
many
different world.
hours? Well, that's a tough question too, because we spent about 5 years building R2, but it was
Well,
like an evening here, a couple of evenings there, a weekend here.
got parts from this thing, got
Spend
parts from
months
that
waiting for the
thing.
right part to be found. You know.
But if we
So
were to do it now, and we could just buy everything, we didn't have to scrounge. We could build them in a month.
probably, yeah.
If you're paying a lot of money,
Mhm.
like if a production was going to pay us even more
So we're
money,
looking at
we could build it in 3 weeks if that's our main work.
300-400 hours of time, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, easy.
What's usually a budget from a production like Mandalorian? Props budgets surprisingly are still low compared with the production.
Grogu.
Grogu. Well, Grogu, the Grogu puppet, the animatronic Grogu, was what, $6 million
Mm-hmm.
project.
That's a $6 million
Yeah,
puppet.
you get
That's
parts from a salvage yard. Um, yeah. Well, again, not to get this one up and running. It'd be a brand new one from scratch.
we'd have to start from
Yeah.
scratch. There's no way.
The child is the only exception. Yeah, Grogu was pretty much the exception. But I mean, an episodic budget, like when we were doing stuff like Stargate, um,
Say so.
is it on my mic?
Here.
When we were doing like something like Stargate, they'd have like a $50,000 an episode budget for props, whereas the episode
episode.
itself, yeah, per episode, right? Whereas the episode itself had like a $3 or $4 million budget per episode. Like Stargate was one of the highest, um, the most expensive shows at the time.
Yeah. Especially the damn gates.
Yeah,
I mean, those things
and
are.
those were outside of the actual like
That
episodic
was a whole separate budget altogether.
thing, a separate budget entirely.
Yeah.
That had to be built at the beginning of the show, and they would take the cost of that, whatever hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on building the Stargate, they would spread the cost out over the course of the first season at least.
And then there was the travel gates.
Yeah.
You know,
How many hours did it take to build the SG-1 gate? That I don't know because we were
the original
involved in
one. No.
it. Yeah.
Repairs, yes.
Repairs, we
but
did lots of repairs on it. But say, for example, the Stargate Universe gate, that was probably about a 3-month build.
hmm Easy. And a team of about 12 people? 12 to 20 people?
About 20 people, yeah. Between the sculptors and us 3D modelers and the engineers involved, the welders, the metal workers making the frame, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Voyager had one of the most expensive pilots in Star Trek. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of that is the sets. When you have to you start a show from scratch, you've got like a dozen or so major, huge standing sets to build. That you're going to be using those for at least one season, if not multiple seasons. But yeah, it's
Yeah, let me do this
huge
conversion
expense.
for you guys. I had to convert it to an MOV because
Well,
household.
this is the test. Yeah.
Yeah. Here, give me a sec, guys. Let me show you this. It's tiny though, so I'm gonna have to put it in a. But I have to convert it because Haps won't talk to M4V.
Oh yeah. Did the SG-1 gate come in parts, or was it the entire piece? It was built in sections, right? And the sections assembled on set, in the studio. And it was pretty much the same for all the gates, because each Stargate is composed of 9 sections, right? There's 9 chevrons.
This should work.
We'll see the video that Christina's
I turn the
popping up right
volume
now.
down on it, like really down on it, because it's noisy.
set for the bridge on Voyager was made from scratch, and the rest of the Enterprise D was Enterprise D with some mods. Yeah. And they were able to do that too, reuse set pieces, reuse sets, and that sort of thing for long-running productions.
Okay, so please note this video is extremely low quality. It was taken on an iPhone.
3S or something.
Three.
The first iPhone model, wasn't it?
We didn't have a first.
We didn't have the first.
First one we had was 3.
The 3, yeah.
So this was taken on a really old iPhone, and this is the.
How many people they had to carry the SG1 gate? Oh, it was all done with machinery, right? So
This is the Universal
iPhone.
Universe Gate, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the Universe gate. Now, the difference with the Universe gate is the entire gate rotates as opposed to just that center ring. Now, that created a whole different set of mechanical
Oh,
complications.
what are you doing, you silly
You
thing?
got that number one spot,
That's
right?
not what I want. That's what I want. So that's, of course, before the shell was put on it.
This is just doing a mechanical test of the frame. It's 18 feet in diameter, so this is in the Stargate model shop where it was first built and assembled. And then once we had it all tested, assembled, put together, working, painted, it got it got disassembled, transported to the studio, and then reassembled on set.
And you can see, union standards at play here. Everyone's in hard hats.
Well, we've got overhead moving components here that could fall over at any moment if they're not careful.
A lot of careful welding.
Yeah. So basically, the back portion of the gate was stationary, and that was sort of the structure, and a whole bunch of bearings and runners and tubes that the whole thing rolled on. That the whole front half of the gate rotates.
That's me trying to get a different angle and failing. Oh, no, I did. I moved over a little bit. We were joking about making it go faster. Okay, I'll bring the volume up a little.
You can see it stutter a little bit.
That's a big one.
Oh, there's a stutter.
Wow. Yeah,
So
really.
it's a lot
Tacoma
of this
Narrows
is
all over again.
working out the bugs, the vibration issues.
There's Martin.
Yeah.
There's
That's
the.
one of the gate panels, the surface, the detail panels.
Just let me start it again.
Yeah.
You can hear the sound of the gate grinding.
Sucker's huge.
SG1 ran for 10 seasons.
How big is it again?
18 and a half feet. It's a foot and a half smaller diameter than the SG1 gate.
Big old waffle.
Where's the applause?
Crank it! Quick, get the champagne.
Just hold it in front of it, it'll break off the top of the bottle for us.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, just stick it in the spokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really quiet, isn't it? You can't. I didn't even realize the motor was running at first because I think Paco or Paxton had his hand on it and was moving. It's like, oh,
Martin
he's moving it
talking
by
about
hand,
his
but no.
experiences.
Just wait till the panels get on
There
it.
was
though.
what?
Well,
3
the
or 4
panels
Suddenly
will
the noise
start
will
adding a
happen.
bit of noise, yeah.
There's the gate.
Yeah.
Bottle opener.
But let's,
It's an expensive piece of ancient technology.
Yeah.
And what do? We use it as a bottle opener.
oh, I didn't even know you had your camera.
Yeah, you can see the
Still waiting for the
panels
clock.
on the bottom.
Oh, that gate is long
Dimmer.
gone.
Come on, how
Universe
fast
ran
can
for
this
2
puppy go?
seasons and then got canceled. I have no idea what happened to the gate. It probably got auctioned off in pieces
Oh, yeah, you
or
can see it
broken up.
stutter a little bit.
All that
Oh,
work
there's
and
the
it's
stutter.
gone.
Wow. Yeah, really. Tacoma Narrows all over again.
And the SG one,
Yeah.
probably an iPhone as recycled scrap metal. Yeah, Ron. The SG1 gate, after 10 years when the show got canceled, they were the MGM in LA was in negotiation with the Smithsonian to have the gate transported to the Smithsonian Institute in their pop culture sci-fi section and set up again and made operational as a display. But the producers in Vancouver, they wanted to get out of the studio faster so they didn't have to pay more money to rent the studio space. So they basically chopped the thing up and threw it in a dumpster.
Yeah. Very upsetting.
Or the new purple iPhone. Oh yes, the new purple iPhone.
What?
Yeah, it's purple. You want one?
Yes. As long as it's smaller. I don't like the large size of mine. Really don't. So I'm just throwing some stuff out. Because the computer is now complaining about memory.
Of course it is. I want an iPhone 12 Pro Max in purple, but they don't have it.
Aw.
Well, you get the 12 Pro Max, and you get a can of purple spray paint.
It would have been cool, yes, but there's two types of producers. One type of
Yeah.
producer that understands the value, the cultural value, the the fan value, the larger picture value.
Yeah.
And then there's the producer that just sees dollars and going out the window and
Yeah. And they scrapped it because it takes a lot less time to just get some heavy machinery in there and tear it to pieces than it would be to very carefully disassemble it and taking care, making note of all the hardware of everything and how it goes back together again. Yeah, they didn't want to do that.
well, my Queen Maeve wings, the
Mhm.
fiber optics came from that gate.
Came from the
Atlantis
Atlantis
gate, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just tore all the fiber optics out, and it took us forever to weed through them to find the ones that weren't scratched from them tearing them out.
Mm-hmm.
But we got a lot of free fiber optics for it, and we were able to make some stuff out of it. And you must be an idiot producer.
You already canceled Build the Studio. Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it all started with 3 producers and ended with 1.
Yep.
So the others bailed, leaving the one guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 200 episodes, and then some. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's got a saga,
Mhm.
People out there like ourselves have got recordings or photos or at least it'll live in our memories and we'll remember how it was made, and as technology moves ahead, we try to move ahead with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all we can do. So, yeah. So I guess
Wish that original motorized gate was in a museum somewhere from a remembrance.
yeah, we all do, honey. But it is what it is, So I'm going to play you one more video about body image. Wayne, if you come back on, I hope you can see this. The hardest thing about being a cosplayer for a long period of time is your body changes. Characters you did years ago, really, it's too tough to do now. If your brain can get around it, it makes it a little easier. Our timer's gone off? Okay. It makes it a little easier, but not always. For example, I will never... so 10K USD gets you up to spec RGT. With the gadgets that we got in ours right now, yes.
Yeah.
But we'd have to budget out time and how much that worth. But yeah, if someone handed us 10K and said, build a droid, we'd say, yeah, what's important to you?
Mm-hmm.
So, this was my favorite characters, and I wish we'd done these more often.
Mm-hmm.
We did them on stage.
Yeah,
though.
that would help, wouldn't
I
it?
don't have any footage of
Yeah.
that.
You're one heck of a soft touch, aren't you, Charlie boy?
Well, you accomplish women which leaves you out your mind, which...
Play macho with me, and I'll have you fetching frisbees like a well-trained recruit.
Look, I've seen you in action, so I know you're good at what you do. Play stick to manipulating weaker minds just to keep your reputation perfect.
Right on.
That enough?
Sure.
I can't remember. It was a fan video he was doing or something, but he wanted a clip of us. But that Emma corset, oh my God!
Mm-hmm.
When I started swinging swords, there was no way I was ever going to fit back into it. I wound up giving it away to a friend, just saying, "Here, it'll fit you now." But it was custom made for me. It didn't even properly fit her, but she made it work. But you change over time. And you gotta start picking characters that suit your body and your look and your sound and everything, because even your voice changes. You like that?
Amazing and stunning. Yep.
Thank
I agree.
you. That was my first
Your first
Victorian
real
style.
Victorian
real
style
corset.
corset.
Yeah, there was so much boning
but
in that damn thing. You couldn't breathe. Your waist was inches smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I had to learn how to breathe in it. keep from hurting.
Yeah.
Best feature back here, dude. That's the only one the camera's
Wow.
seeing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd have to be Shrek at this time.
Really?
Cat, really? I think they're hungry.
I,
I think they want to be fed, and
Oh,
he's clumsy. He's being very
I
clumsy.
guess we didn't feed them when we got home.
Good feature, Pippin. Yeah, exactly.
Bud. Bud. Buddy. Hey.
He doesn't care. He doesn't know that hundreds of people are watching us at this moment. Potentially thousands over replays. He doesn't care.
You take
He doesn't
so
give a damn.
much abuse, Cat. You're
What
definitely.
are you doing?
Where are you
He
going?
goes, I know you guys are broadcasting, so I am just gonna be in the way, be a little pest.
Big boy. Our big boy.
But yeah, that corset was made by a friend of ours. It wasn't anything that we wanted to tackle ourselves, just
Nope.
because the what's involved in making an accurate corset. And so our friend is a costume maker that worked for the Stratford Festival here in Ontario, and she warned Christina. She says, "Do not wear this for more than a couple of hours.
Your first time.
Your very first time, right? Because never having worn anything like that, being cinched that much, have basically all your internal organs moved around. This his tail lift up because when he sees, he's happy. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he's always
Oh,
got
yeah.
he's always got an upright tail.
But yeah, so she warned me.
She warned her.
You got eye stuff. No, you're gonna let me.
Not you too.
Well, they always have a little bit.
But
They're cats.
that day, we got into costume. We did the masquerade. We
Partied.
went to room parties. We hung out in the hall. Say the word vet. He doesn't care. Hung out in the halls,
Vet.
room parties, and it was around 1 o'clock in the morning, 8 hours later, that we finally came back to the room. And our friend was there because we were sharing space with him. And she's like, "You're still wearing that? You
Yeah.
gotta be kidding me."
I'm
Okay.
fine.
We
I
need
feel
to get
great.
we need to get you out of that, but you need to sit down.
No. I'm not gonna sit down.
Shots and vet. Yeah, well, they got that last week, so they're okay now.
Yeah. Shots.
Does
Vet.
your body change as you get older? It does. It
Entertainment
goes up and down,
industry. People. Shots or photographs.
Yeah. Did you get that shot?
But so they got me to agree to at least face the bed, and I'm just like being a smartass. And she got a little bit of it loose, and then she got a little bit more loose, and then suddenly all the extra oxygen just came into my body so fast I blacked out.
Yeah. She got lightheaded and went face down on the bed. We had to just let her sleep for a little while.
I woke up with them, playing card games and having a great social time, and I kind of rolled over slowly, and they both looked at me and went, "So, how's it feel?" I'm like, "Okay." Time to time, does your body? Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Well, even more so when menopause hits.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to go back to exercising, though. I'm not going to be able to swing my swords anymore.
Yes, and you were like that. That's perfect. I was out like a light. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I was done. What? You're just loving the attention. Listen to this.
Yep.
Little purr therapy.
Kitty ASMR. Carnivore diet. You lose 10 kilograms in a month. Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we could do that. The carnivore diet.
No.
I could sleep to
Not
that.
healthy.
This purring cat. Well, this is it. When he hops up on the bed, and that's it. That's the end of it.
Yep.
Curls up, pins our feet down, starts purring, and we're out. Right, bud?
Oh, my favorite boy.
Oh, it just means animal source is not just steak. Oh yeah, no, I definitely know that.
Do a broadcast of the cats. Yeah, you know what they say. Don't work with cats or don't work with animals or children.
Yeah.
Getting them to do what you want is pretty difficult. I think you've taken over the broadcast, Cat.
I think so. Sort of. His head's just slightly out of frame.
Do you have anything to say?
Anything? Anything? He has perform well under pressure.
Apparently my hat is more interesting. Have you guys seen the video on YouTube of cats interrupting interviews?
Oh yeah. All these people, interviewers and broadcasters and stuff working from home, right?
Yeah. So the alarm went off.
Yep.
So
it's
we
10
have
o'clock
definitely
now.
gone past the time that we allotted ourselves.
We have, yep. We're almost
And,
at the 2 hour mark for the broadcast, so.
Yeah, yeah. So how's everyone feeling? I hope you're all doing good. We are going to head off now because we are going to have a bit of a dinner part 2 because dinner part 1 was really, really small.
Vicious kitty. Vicious kitty. Ow, 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 ow. Good boy. Yeah, he understands ow. He gets a little carried. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you. He just pushed my hand away. It's like, okay, fine.
You two done?
Yes, we're done.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then we have to get back to the store to figure it out. If anyone finds any errors on the store, let us know through PM
We
or
already
DM.
know you have one.
Preferably Facebook or Instagram. I don't mind Twitter, but I don't check it as often as the other two.
Links issues.
Okay. Interrupted you guys. I was home earlier and I'm still thinking of my father. Okay, there are link issues. Oh. Ron, we're going to try to stay awake tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know. But we're going to sit
See what
down
we go
for
through, yeah.
half an hour to an hour and just have like a dinner part 2.
Yep.
And try not to get sleepy because we want to work. We'd rather work late into the night tonight.
I agree.
And another deja vu. Most of this evening has been deja vus. Interesting.
You do the thing and let me know. Cool. Okay.
You got it, honey. Thank you so much for the support too. Really do appreciate it. Oh, and we found out the whole postage thing. We'll tell you all about it. But everything's going to be good fairly soon, guys. It's going to be really easy to do.
Focus on work today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay strong. Like I say, it changes. Doesn't necessarily get easier, but it changes.
Stay strong. Stay safe. Remember, they say that the worst thing for a parent is when their child dies before them. So when a parent dies before the child, it's much more natural.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's kind of the way it's supposed to work. So
A little bit of passing of the torch.
yeah, it doesn't even have to be the same torch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they helped us be who we are, but they can't anymore help us be who we're going to be. That's up to us now. Completely up to us now.
That's true. Yeah. Taking a toll and it's not easy. Yeah.
Yeah, honey. I know. It's taken quite a bit on Martin too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very differently. I can't say really. It was a bit of a blur because I had my festival to think about.
Yeah.
I had no choice but to keep going. You know, I had a whole cast relying on me, and so very different for me. Very, very different. So, but that's okay. Maybe I'll tell you what, Vince. Like, I mean, I don't know when Father's Day is.
June sometime. Yeah.
Is it? Maybe we'll have a Mother's Day, which is in May, and a Father's Day broadcasts where everyone can just come on and have, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
A little time where everyone can talk about their parent.
For my dad, I'll keep going. Yeah. That's
Yes.
one of the best things we can do. Yeah.
Do it for you. Do it for you. Know that your father is in you and you are in your father. I mean, you're part of each other. But do it for you. I'm sure if we were to talk to every person who's passed, who's ever had a child, if they want their children to do it for them or to do it for themselves, yeah, they'd want their children to do it for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the next step in his life. Right? You're awesome, Vince. You really are. Now I'm gonna cry.
Better good cry.
Mm-hmm. Alright, folks. I'm gonna play the final video.
You're welcome, Vince.
You're welcome.
Wake up.
Yeah, let's not remind me of that. Alright. Remember, respect yourself more than anyone else can and all will be fine. Self-respect, self-love gets you much further than all that other crap people talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, forget the ego. Just live, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And now, Martin,
Yeah.
say, see you later, Martin.
See you later, Martin. Oh,
Oh no, we're heading out!
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea, I'm so
Just signing
sorry.
off. No more kapla.
Sweet Pea, I'm sorry. We gotta go. Poops. Watch the replay.
Yeah.
There's always the replay. We'll always have
We'll
the
always
replay.
have replay.
I love the fact on Haps that you can comment on replay.
I know, yeah.
You can
add
award,
comments after
you
the fact,
can sponsor, you can do all these great
You're
things.
not limited to just watching.
Yeah.
Come on, before the makeup gets ruined.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. All right. Folks, Sweet Pea, I'm sorry you started so late. Damn it. Next time, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to you soon, okay? All right, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Be good, okay? Well, if you can't be good, at least be bad with consideration.
Yep.
I'm going to have to request a song then. No, we're definitely getting out of here.
We got go.
Not much.
Just wanted to
Check
check
in on you.
Doing okay.
Doing okay. Getting through it. Almost figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. We're getting there. All right. So I will watch the lightsaber replay. You got it. Sweet Pea, we'll catch you later, okay? And go and watch the replay. You'll see Martin and I much younger.
Mm-hmm.
Much younger.
Our broadcast wasn't that long.
This year's our 30th wedding anniversary.
I know, yeah.
That was
Do not
a long
rickroll
time
us.
ago.
Do not
Do not.
rickroll us.
No. No.
We'll talk to you
No.
later.
No. Well, we're gonna have serious words with you later. Do you understand? Sorry. Do you understand? Hmm?
Thank you, Sweet Pea.
Oh, thank you, Sweet Pea. All right, guys. We gotta go eat part 2 before it's too late. All right. Everyone say bye. Extra happening. Thank you. Means I still have it.
Mm-hmm.
Later.
Keep the time.
We had a great time in Montreal. Montreal was all hardwood floors. Right? Go on, camera. Camera.
much styrofoam.
No.
Way too much styrofoam. The birds are confused. It's like, what's this city doing here?
Look, leave us hanging.